I'm gonna pull out a javelin and throw it at him.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
I have disadvantage because it's not my great axe.
Would I be able to? Would I be able to shoot if he pulls a javelin? Like we
both,
you can both attack. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I have disadvantage because it's not with my great axe, unfortunately. But that's a 20.
Nice. And then Marius.
He rolled 18.
Nice. Okay. So both of your projectiles are meeting their marks. The crossbow bolt is going to hit first, even though you threw the javelin first. The crossbow bolt seems to strike the creature right in its stomach area, and it bursts into wooden splinters. The javelin hits it right next to a horn, right in its head, and the tip just snaps off. And it just cocks its head toward both of you.
I'll take that as a no.
It starts standing.
If you'd like to
flaring its arms out.
If you'd like to serve our cause, why don't you come a bit closer so that you may kneel?
Once your corpses are my puppets, you will be the ones kneeling.
And in a gout of flame, in one hand, it seems to summon this black iron mace of immense size. It's unlike your black iron warhammer in that this thing seems to have been scorched rather than forged. And I'd like you all to roll initiative.
Yeah.
By the way, what size? How big is he? Is he
that big?
Yeah,
there he is.
Nice. He is I was going to say, is he the size of a man?
No, I apologize for not showing him on the map earlier. Yeah, that is where he sits.
Do you want me to roll individually for the twins?
I can't one shot this asshole.
I mean, if I will let you decide whether to do that.
No, I think that them acting together is
probably the best.
That just makes sense to me. Because they're supposed to be one entity almost, right? So
yep.
So they're on a 6, right?
Yep.
They're on a 6, yeah.
I'll go ahead and add the sister this time. I added the brother before. Let's go ahead, the both of you.
Gender equality.
And this...
It doesn't matter what level we are as a Kratos. We have magic items that make us very strong.
How deep does this pool look?
Oh, the pool? So the map isn't accurate anymore. As I said, the pool has risen so that the water level is at your feet. Your feet are splashing, like, into a centimeter of blood.
Okay, so if I jumped in, I'd be, like, 20 feet in coast.
You'd be, like, swimming into blood, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hypothetically.
So let me...
He did say it began to congeal, so it's possible that you might be able to run across
like,
it like custard.
I mean, this guy's feet are resting on it.
Yeah. I'm gonna
like
turn the
the
music
top
down
of his
just a
feet,
tad.
so it's hard ground now.
That seems to be the case. Yeah. So your twins got a 6.
6. So I'm going to take a like a just sort of a leap of faith, right? You know, because he's just maybe you'll kneel, and it's just like you don't speak that way to a king. I pull out my my whip, and I'll take like a step like of utter confidence, but I'm not confident at all, and and then it's like see if it hits solid ground.
It's solid. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like. Okay, and let's do it. So I'm gonna run up to this guy.
All right,
and start whipping at him. Let me know if anything happens if I get close to him.
Yeah,
something does happen.
Nice.
However, it won't affect you right now. It'll affect you on the start of your next turn.
Okay.
So yeah, you get close to it and whip at it.
1.
A 17 will not hit.
19
will hit.
Nice.
Yeah, so whip,
nice.
And that's it. And am I allowed to Hunter's Mark as a bonus action, or do I have to do that as an actual thing?
That's a bonus action.
Yep. Yeah, so I'll also Hunter's Mark him now.
15. All right. So you bring out your whip as this creature begins to sit up and just whips at it, trying to get it across the face. It lifts an arm almost lazily, and the whip curls around it, and then you pull it back. It seems to slice the flesh. Just barely. Just leaving a slight slash in the skin. You notice the arm kind of shake a little bit. When other men, when you hit with this whip, would normally, like, convulse at the attack.
Yeah.
And this fiend looks to you.
You will regret that.
And I think it is Thrall's turn.
Can you mark it that I've hunted marked it, by the way, so I
Yes.
don't forget? Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm just going to look at something before I act, because this is important for me to look up.
Sure.
Sorry guys, I'm a new paladin.
What is it? What is it? I might know.
It's I'm looking up the specifics of turning a creature.
I don't think you get that as a paladin. Oh, I know what you mean. I know. What
I
you're talking
do,
about.
yeah, I do get that as a
Oh, yeah, I know what
paladin.
you're talking about. I
I'm
think
going.
it says that next to every ability.
Yeah,
So, I can open the PDF and check.
I wanted to try something, but I might save that. I'm gonna save it for later.
Okay.
Because I was gonna use my turn the meddler's ability.
Yep. I know what you're saying.
For now, I'm
I'll
gonna
look
charge
it up.
at him. You've miscalculated. This axe has killed a god, not kill a devil. And I'm going to try and hit it with my axe.
Hey, Ruben.
Hi, I'm Ruben.
This is your marked creature.
Yes, I get advantage, I believe.
Yes, you do, and a lot of other things.
Yeah. If it has immunity to necrotic, it becomes resistant. If it becomes resistant, it becomes neutral. If it's neutral, it becomes vulnerable, something like that. Oh no, you took away the vulnerable. I remember to balance it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just that, and I get advantage on it. So, I will use my advantage, and I will use a Warbringer charge. Some of the glyphs dim on my Warbringer helm. I'm going to use the Warbringers... I forget the name of it. It's the one beginning with M.
Warbringer's Might.
Yes, and that will allow me to add my proficiency to all the attacks I make on this turn.
Yep.
In damage, so I will try that, and with advantage, 1, 2, so this is with the proficiency added, nice, and 2,
Damn.
nice, so that is 27, 49 damage, and I am going to action surge
Okay.
to get the
Go
most
for
out
it.
of most out of might.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and 2 more times. 19, and
Oh my God.
so that's 30, 47, 56 on that one. So 49 plus
Yeah.
56.
40. Oh, yeah, okay. I did the 49
Yeah.
already. Yeah. So you rush up to this thing, and Marius, whereas you gave this thing seemingly a graze, a slash across its arm, Thrall practically leaps at it as it's getting up out of its throne and just carves down its front section. Its axe not caring for the hardness, the toughness of its flesh. And he makes one deep gash after another. The gashes close ever so slightly, but they are these deep cuts, and this creature seems to actually stutter slightly. He looks to you, Thrall.
You are the item of my despair. You will die.
It is them.
The siblings are going to run up. The first, he's going to run up and take 2 glaive strikes.
All right. Yeah. The first one will miss. The second one will hit. The glaive will smash into his hide, and then, as though striking against cured leather atop a piece of wood, it doesn't seem to pierce it at all. And then 2 daggers.
The sister, she comes up and throwing 2 daggers as she's, running.
Yeah, the 2 thrown daggers strike against this thing's tough hide. And again, even though these daggers were forged effectively using the same techniques for Damascus steel in the Consuming Sands, they do not break off his hide, but they fall into this miasma of blood and simply float there. And
That's it.
yeah, they probably look to each other as their weapons fail them and think of a new stratagem. It stands to its full height, roughly 12 feet tall, as it towers over the both of you, holding its mace in one hand. It is going to strike down. And let's see what it can do. So, first, it is going to bite down at you, Thrall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have this in a sheet. Yeah, I don't know why I have the book out for this. Okay. So, going to bite down at you. Let's see the roll for that. Yep. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Geez,
Fucking
that's a
pit
high
fiend.
DC,
Oh
dude.
god.
I'm going to use inspiration
Okay.
to reroll. 17. No.
Okay. Yeah, so for the bite itself,
Nice.
it is going to
Is
deal.
is that magical? Piercing.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. All of it's magical, and then the poison, of course. And you are poisoned.
Yes.
I'll put a marker on you. As
like
this
a
thing
disadvantage.
seems to hold its head back for a moment, and then just lunge down at you with its mace held high. It just takes a big chunk out of one of your upper arms.
Can I be? Oh no, I'm just immune to disease, right? Yeah,
Yes.
not poison.
Mm-hmm.
Just checking.
Yeah, it's a good thing to check.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and make a droplet on you. Oh, you've already done it. Thank you.
Yep.
And then it is going to swipe at you, Marius. Let's see if this has any effect. Swipes at you with its offhand, I think.
That won't hit. Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to slash at your side, ripping apart the leather brigandine underneath your heavy plate.
Scheiße.
Yeah. And this just burns with the fires of hell, seemingly. And it is then going to bring its mace to bear. And yeah, it just sees those as nuisances. It's going to bring the mace down onto you, Thrall.
Okay.
I think it's
That's not
going to
gonna
hit. It's not going to.
It's not gonna hit, guys.
I parry. I had 15 to my AC.
Yeah. I parry.
It doesn't get the crit.
Yeah. So
However, this is a
15
37.
bludgeoning, and this is magical as well.
Yes.
Cool. 15 bludgeoning and 22 fire.
Dear
Yeah.
God.
Actually, oh yeah. That's all magical. All
Yeah.
of these attacks are magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and it is then going to whip its tail around,
Oh boy.
smack you.
Dear God. Thrall, no.
Thrall, no way.
What's your AC?
It's 18. I don't have that high
18?
AC. Yeah.
Okay, so that will hit you.
26.
Oh my god,
Nice.
that's so much damage.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, dude, you gotta have badass enemies to fight badass people.
Absolutely,
man.
yeah, so
Thrall
it's-
being the
This
badass.
thing goes all out, only utilizing one claw to attack you, Marius. The rest of its attacks are completely devoted to you, Thrall. And Thrall, you're feeling the punishment of an enemy that is not human. Not even of this world, from what you can tell, or at least not anymore.
Yeah.
Marius.
So Marius is going to. Oh God. How bad does Thrall look right now?
Tell him.
I've lost roughly like 90 health. So I'm at like a third.
It's probably the worst you've ever seen him.
No, I've been down to one before.
Yeah.
But yeah, for a while.
So
Yeah.
I would like to toss him the potion back if he'd take it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, so I would just like to flip it with one
right.
hand. And does that take my action? One of my actions?
Since he's so close, if you were to move like 5 feet, you could do it as long as you don't care about moving this round. You could just hand it to him. Yeah,
Yeah. So
and then you can make stuff.
Yeah, so I'll do that, and I am going to start whipping at this creature again.
Nice. All right. Yeah, the first one definitely hits. Obviously.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you whip him again, and like your wounds almost seem like gnat wounds compared to Thrall, but they're wearing him down.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, this guy is he even just with Thrall's initial assault, this guy has been kind of caught off guard with just the sheer power of this attack
Yeah.
between you two. And
I take damage.
something else,
on
Marius.
my
I
turn,
want you, Marius. This won't affect your attack, but I want you to give me a Wisdom saving throw against fear.
Oh no.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. So you are frightened of this creature, Marius. Nothing of this world, or of many others, frightens you. But this thing before you, this towering hulk of the essence of your fellow countrymen, the essence of your very land standing before you, is the epitome of what you might fear. The death of the nation. And that is what you fear in this moment. You are frightened of this creature.
And I cannot willingly move towards it, correct?
You are, yeah. You're right in front of it, so...
Disadvantage on attacks when it's
also,
within eyesight as well, I think.
It's only until the start of your next turn. So
okay, well,
it didn't affect your attacks.
You could have had it made it attack this one. I still would have hit him.
Yep,
so.
exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is more for fluff. Yeah, this is something that you are actually terrified of. Thrall. Thrall?
I think I take damage. Right?
You not from the poison. Oh,
you sure?
Yes, from the poison.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so give me a second. That's a 66.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah, you feel this poison rippling through your body, but you do your best to kind of contain it amongst your limbs, and as a result, you aren't hurting as much as you could be,
Bonus.
Also,
oh, sorry, you go.
Sorry. Wisdom save against fear. At
the start.
You have advantage.
I have advantage, okay.
Because of Warbringer.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
18. Still fail?
Okay. That will still fail. Yeah.
Dang.
So, this is kind of the same thing as Marius. This, in front of you, represents the death of your nation. Mm-hmm. This is the souls of thousands of Ainyaris gone for a one man's power, nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the disadvantage from that cancels out my advantage that I get normally. Okay, cool.
Yes.
So,
and that is only until the start of its next turn.
Okay, cool. So I will use my... I'll use my second wind.
Yep.
Because I think that's probably a good plan right now. And yeah, there we go. The classic not roll. Great.
No!
Plus 11.
Damn.
Alright. And I'm going to lay into this guy, or try to. I can't use Warbringer Charge to get advantage, right?
I'd allow it.
Okay, I'll do it then.
Go for it. In this scenario.
So yeah, I'll lay into him,
every
trying
advantage
to
you can.
hack into him twice with 2 attacks. Yes, I will Divine Smite. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Okay, so that's good. And a heal for 8.
Damn.
Good.
It's a lot of fucking damage.
Yeah, so that's 38, 42, 52 from that, plus the 68. This is a fiend. So 68. Nice. So that's 50... What did I say? 50... Fuck,
no,
maths.
So 16 plus
38,
22,
38, 46, 64 plus 34 is...
98.
Yeah, 98 on that attack.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna try the second one. Cross fingers. Okay, does that hit?
It'll hit.
Okay, I'm going to Divine Smite on that as well.
Okay.
So that's just a 3D...
25 there, and 3d8.
Okay, 18. So 25 plus 18, 30... 43, yep.
Dear God.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's me.
So, you start, despite your fear of this thing, the helmet's power begins to engulf you. And as a result of this, you aren't acting on training, you aren't acting on feeling, you're acting on instinct. The helmet helps with that. You strike at this thing over and over again over your 6 seconds and just destroy basically the entire front carapace, which looks like the chest and basically center torso of a man. Just completely carve it apart. And you see just this gout of blood start to pour forth from this creature as it...
You meddle with powers greater than any you've known.
And is that you?
Yeah. At the end of my turn, do I get a save versus anything?
Yes,
I have like
poison.
3 status effects. Okay, cool. Poison, so that's another con save.
Yes.
Come on, don't be utter shit. You're utter shit. God damn it.
Yep. So the poison is still coursing through your veins. Still.
Yep. I could cancel it, but it'd take my action, which isn't worth it because
Yep.
I can do damage.
All right. So your henchman.
So the Rumil, the smaller of the two, runs over to her brother and uses him as a spring, like they always do if they were doing a show or otherwise. And she would like to try and land on top of this man.
Okay.
Top of the
And
session.
yeah, top of this ocean. And he would jump, he would run and jump as well and try and get up. And effectively what they're going to try and do is stop him from using some of his limbs, effectively. They're going to try and grapple him.
Ah. Okay.
Grappling
Okay.
a pit fiend. Yeah.
So this is fun. So basically what this is going to do,
If they succeed.
Yeah. If they succeed, then he will effectively be down an attack.
Nice.
So let's see if they
So
can do
I
it.
am going to roll them both in athletics.
Go for it. Okay.
And that's Rumil.
Shit. So, Valdaram.
Oh my god.
And then
Nice.
Rumiel. Okay. So, Rumiel probably grabs for his I'd imagine like his horns. She was the first one up there, so she's probably trying to keep him from biting down. She fails utterly as it just like whips its head around and basically bucks her off of him, and she just
Nice.
falls back.
Does she
into the
fall
water.
on the... Yeah, I was going to say, which way does she fall? Does she take damage as she lands? Or do you want me to make an acrobatics?
She'll because this is all happening. Actually, yeah, give me an acrobatics because she can negate this.
Nice.
Well, the thing is that also she has evasion, so if a dexterity saving throw, if she would
She
take
won't have.
damage...
She won't.
Yeah,
She won't be able to make a save.
Yeah,
Sadly,
yeah.
she's just falling.
yeah.
Oh, she makes the acrobatics. So yeah, she falls, but she's on her feet. She's like a cat. She takes no damage from falling.
She super aerial lands, like one hand down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she would do
And-
it, and she's going to run, and just, for fluff, she can't do it this turn, but she would just be running straight towards him again, sprinting like she was going to jump on top of him, like it didn't phase her.
Yeah. So that's her, and then Vardaram is probably grabbing onto his mace arm. And the thing is, this arm is about the length of him. So what he's doing is he is keeping himself like completely like in the longest he can possibly be in terms of height, keeping his arm straight so it can't brace for an attack.
I
So
see.
his mace arm cannot attack.
Yeah.
However, it is going to do something. First, it is going to bite down at you, Thrall.
Nice.
And just see all the chaos around him. Just like,
You're all ants, and I will crush you.
and he's going to bite down on you, as I said. Yep.
Roll that
Chomp.
attack, boy.
It misses.
Misses! Holy
Oh
shit!
my god.
Oh my god.
So it's going to bite down at you, and at the last second, you just drive your great axe into its mouth. And the thing is, its mouth has no flesh; it's all teeth.
Yeah.
But instead of biting around your neck, it bites around your axe, which was hardened by the blood of a god's realm. So,
Yeah, so it'll be
that's
fine.
nice. So nothing breaks.
That's pretty good.
So that that
pretty
kind
good.
of helps. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, it wrenches itself away from your weapon. It is instead going to bring its let's see. Yeah, it's going to use its claw to try to rip Vardaram off of its mace arm. And so Vardaram needs to give me a athletics. He cannot use acrobatics because he is trying to stay.
oh no.
No.
Yep. So
Yeah.
the fiend grabs Vardaram and basically just throws him across the room. And he's going to be able to throw him pretty far. So,
Yep.
he's just going to chuck him way off. He's going to smash against this wall. As this creature, that was a high-ass strength roll. Basically, I'm going to make him take let me see what this
fall damage essentially.
Done. Yeah, pretty much. So it'll take. I will generalize, but yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, he will slam against the opposite wall, but will be able to catch his footing. He's not down for the count just yet.
Okay, so he hits 12.
Yeah. However, his mace arm is free, and he's going to bring it around straight.
Just as a thing, because this is part of their mechanics.
Yeah.
The sister now, because she can use half of her movement, so she can use 20 to climb up on top of him, and she's trying to stab at his eyes with her daggers. May not work, but it's a thing.
It's worth a shot. No, yeah, go for it.
By the way, they have a reaction where if their sibling takes damage, they can basically make an attack, move and make an attack. Just for
it's like a cool thing. So
he's a really cool henchman. Yeah.
So I wanted to use it. Once. So I'm like, so she comes up, so she just, like spring jumps up on top of this thing and just starts stabbing at him.
Yeah. So she starts stabbing at it. She goes for the eye, and just as the blade is coming down, the thing wrenches its head, and she instead hits it in the horn. An 18 actually missed.
Yep. So she stabbed. She tried.
She's trying to stab. No, but yeah, she's climbing up it. It's climbing.
Yep.
So yeah, she's on top of it. She doesn't have to move to do anything on it anymore. And it still has attacks. It is going to... Yeah, it's going to bring its mace around and smash into you, Thrall. It definitely sees you as the alpha of this attack.
Come on, fuck. You just suck at it again. Oh, that's not sucking.
Nope.
That misses, though, because, again, I still have my reaction, so I use the parry again.
Plus 15 this is easy 30 miss.
Easy.
Fuck yeah.
Easy fight. All right.
Fuck yeah.
I take...
Goddamn.
Yeah.
15 bludgeoning. And
it could have been worse.
I'm still up.
Could have been worse.
I'm still up.
Yep.
Ooh, it's getting close.
Yep. It has bitten. It has clawed. It has swung its mace. And yeah, this mace hits you with such resounding force. You're almost flung off your feet, but you keep your stance.
Yeah. Like the blood starts to congeal around my feet a bit, and I stick in.
Yep. As it is wont to do. And it is going to attack you one final time.
Oh, God.
That'll hit. Because I
That
don't
will
show
hit.
faith up.
All right.
24. I'm brought to 1 because of my half-orc resilience.
Because of relentless endurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it whips its tail around, and it smacks you clean across the face. And the thing is, this tail is not barbed, it is not serrated. However, as it hits your face, it burns it with the fires of hell. And the thing is, the fire isn't what hurts, it's the bludgeon. You maybe feel like your jawbone cracks slightly, but your face, one side of your face is just a little bit seared now. Yeah. It's like 3rd-degree burns. Are third the worst or the best?
3rd is pretty bad. Yeah.
Okay.
I think first degree burns are like superficial.
Yeah, your face is just a little bit pulpy one side now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that.
Thank God it missed that goddamn bite though, because otherwise I'd be out.
Yep. Yeah. Go ahead, Marius.
We're no longer feared, right?
You are no longer feared. However, you
have to make the save.
Yes, give me another save, both of you.
Wisdom.
Well,
not both of you. Marius.
Yeah,
Marius. All right. Yeah, you are again frightened of this creature.
God damn it. Okay, so I am going to whip it a Reno at this man.
Whip a Reno.
So that is a 11, so that'll miss, and I will whip again, and god damn it. Sorry, roll.
All right, yeah. It doesn't really affect you. Yeah. So you're whipping at this thing, and the last attack, it just brings up a single finger of its mace hand, and the whip gets caught in it, and it almost pulls you off your feet. It seemed to have been trying to break it, but again, this is a magically attuned whip. You wrench it back. Thrall.
Wisdom save. Is there any point I have a -1, even with advantage? Yeah, but like a nat 20 still fails,
even with advantage,
right?
I was gonna say.
Yeah, a nat 20 would still. Yeah. Okay, so we'll roll just in case it's a nat 20.
Yeah, just in case it's a nat 20.
Yeah, it's an 11.
Also, Thrall.
Poison damage, right?
Yes.
So I'm out.
All right.
I'm unconscious.
So you are out.
Yep.
Down for the count. And actually, yeah, that is at the start of your turn.
Yep.
You got to save on your last turn, right?
Yes, I failed it.
Okay, yeah. So Thrall, as you see him sort of like right himself after the tail whacks him in the face, seemingly he was about to go down, as he pulls his great axe back, he just seems to faint. Fall upon his side.
Oh no.
Yep. I'm just looking at my spells. Yeah, now I have nothing.
Yeah. It is Rumiel's turn.
He can
it is
just
both
get
of their
to
turn.
you.
Actually, Rumiel needs to make me a save for fear. In fact,
Right.
I forgot to do that last time, but my fault. Nice. She will, however, not make it.
That's sorry. That was Vardaram. Did they have the same wisdom?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do they?
Although, wait a minute.
No, she has better, so that'd be a +1 for her.
19.
Oh, I thought I gave them a plus. Well, whatever. Yeah. She will end up failing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all that means is she can't move closer, but she's already on it. So
yeah. So Vardaram is going to try though as well. So.
Yep. Vardaram does not need to. He doesn't need to. Oh my god. He didn't need to make the save. But
well, he needs. He's going to run close though. So.
Oh, but that's the thing. They only have to do it at the start of their turn. If they're within.
Okay. So, so he is going to run up, and he saw the exchange between Marius and Thrall. So what he's going to do is he's going to try and grab Thrall and switch positions with him and Thrall essentially, and he'd like to try and give Thrall this fucking potion.
Yeah, because Thrall had the potion probably like tucked in his Thrall. Would you just be holding it in the hand, or would you have like shoved it in a belt or something like that?
I need to have both hands to hold the
of course.
axe, so I'm not.
Yeah, so he would have just shoved it in his belt.
Yeah.
So yeah, he can use his action to do that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'd like to do that.
So yeah, give me a greater healing potion. Yeah.
44 plus 4.
Do it. Do it.
But like I said, the way that I think, unless I can't move him, he would have dragged Thrall and switch positions as he just grabs. So like, just if you can,
so like, I'm here, and then he's where. So
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. So Thrall, you're back amongst the living,
and Rumiel is going to keep trying to stab this.
You can go ahead and roll it.
I should roll it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, 16.
Not too shabby. Excuse me. All right, yeah. What is Rumiel doing?
She's just stabbing at his face.
Do I get a save at the end of my a con save at the end of my turn?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Go ahead for your turn before. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, not with advantage. So I fail.
Why not?
Why not with advantage? I don't have advantage.
Fuck. I don't know why.
I had advantage because I was getting ready to attack. But...
Shoot. Yeah. So
first he protect, but then he attack. You know.
Fuck. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. So you are up, but you are hurting badly. And that is the Sand People. I don't know why I called them that, but that is the Sand People. Yeah. And the Fiend is going to just start flailing about. He's just trying to get rid of everyone at this point. So, first at you, Marius. He is going to lunge with a bite toward you.
And it doesn't hit me. No. That hits me.
No. I used my parry move again.
Yeah, I parry with my whip.
All right.
Give me a parry, patent pending.
Give me a con save.
Con save, I will. Jawohl. I give you a con save.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, boy.
Nice.
You take 44 from the bite.
Shit.
Mm-hmm. So this thing lunges at you with its mouth, just almost bites your arm off. Instead, you give it a part of your shoulder. It bites almost an entire deltoid out of you,
dear
basically.
God.
Yeah. And all the while, it is going to whip its tail right up onto Rumi.
Now on with that 14.
Hey.
Let's see if it hits itself, because it's no.
That would be horrible.
Breaks its tail off.
Holy Are you shit. Shitting me? That's amazing. All right. So, it's going to... Yeah, it's going to fall prone. You don't have to worry about it crushing Rumi, because Rumi's
on top of him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she could jump off.
Yeah. So he He's whipping its tail around, and Rumi grabs the tail and starts just kind of tugging it. And it tugs his feet out from under him. And very, very quickly, he begins to right himself. And as he rights himself and stands up, he is going to swing seemingly both his arms at Vardaram. One, the claw.
Not at Marius, dear God. Okay.
And
that's
Don't complain, Brandon. You know.
Actually, no.
I'm not
He is going to
complaining,
swing.
I'm just saying.
He is going to swing the mace at Marius. You're the
God,
one
Brandon, you fucked yourself.
roasted.
Congratulations,
No,
you played yourself.
Yeah, Vardaram gets a claw to the torso. What?
Oh my God!
What?
Oh.
So,
What?
dude, that's so bomb.
Oh
I
my
can
God.
imagine like Marius is going and then it stands, and he's like, holy shit, it's whipping around and he like ducks and then it like explodes or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
you duck and it sends him whirling, and that's its turn.
dear God.
Marius.
Okay, so
would you do
Marius
with the
with
drunken
a
sailor?
new, hopefully, wisdom save.
Yes.
Ugh.
Damn it, so close, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so hopefully with like a newfound vigor, because he needs this to work, he's going to just start whipping at this thing like his life depends on it. So that's not gonna hit, and that's not gonna hit. God damn it, those would have been great rolls.
Would have been great. You're whipping at it, but you can't help but see the very destruction of your way of life in this creature. And though you want to destroy it with every ounce of your being, you are equally terrified of it. And you are not able to get any good hits on it, though your whip seems to sear into its flesh here and there.
Let's just see what it would have done. Hold on, let's just see. It would have been okay.
Rawl, what you got?
All right, so I'm gonna run at it. Run over here,
You are.
and I'm still poisoned. So
Give me the fear check, because you did start your turn within 20 feet.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's not gonna mean anything, but we'll try. Heyo.
All right, yeah. You get up. You see the creature that probably just basically killed you, but you're here again.
I'd like to use my last Warbringer charge, if I can.
What does that do?
To give myself advantage on the...
Attack rolls?
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
buddy boy.
Okay. This is all or nothing now, Bashen. I'm looking at that. I'm looking at those eyebrows. I'm looking at that face. And I'm gonna click this button, and we'll see what happens. That's with advantage. So let me roll that again. That's a 17, so that's a miss.
Mm-hmm.
Then the second one,
That's not gonna...
it's 27.
That'll hit.
I will use my last spell slot to Divine Smite.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let me...
Okay. This creature's looking terrible. This creature is bleeding gouts. Almost fountains of blood out of every wound.
I think I don't have another spell slot. I think I used my 3. I'm just scrolling up. No, I didn't use my 3. Okay, cool. I was scrolling up and I thought the 44 was my was some of my d8s. But yeah,
Yep.
cool. So Dracax, pretty good rolls right there. And then 3d8 Necrod Radiant. Is he prone, by the way?
No, he's still
No,
up.
he stood up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 27.
Mein Freund. Du hast gesterbt mir. He's not saying that, I am. But you strike at him the first time, attempting to gain some purchase and missing your mark. It is swiping away at your friends and allies. You see it's about to deal seemingly a killing blow to Marius. And you bring your great axe up in a flurry as you
Fucking
leap
thrall, dude.
into
Fucking-
the air.
We don't know.
And you slash
I feel like Tripper's fucking with me.
at this thing's neck, producing by far the most extreme gout of blood as it reels back and falls to a knee. And this fountain of blood just spurting forth from it.
You cannot kill me.
As it somehow remains alive.
There we go. I knew he was fucking with me. There it is. Cool.
I gotta give lengthy descriptions for things like that.
Yeah, I know. Con save. Not with advantage.
Hey! You are no longer poisoned.
Sick.
Never mind.
What?
Nothing, Marius. Yeah, they are both terrified of this thing, but they're right in front of it, or on it, so they're gonna do or die.
So, essentially, what Ramil is going to try and do is her brother is going to start the initiative. So they're going to try. So he's down on a knee. So they're pretty much. She's going to try and grab him by the horns and yank him down, and he's going to grab at his face.
Sorry,
essentially,
didn't mean to click that.
They're going to try and pull him to the ground or push him to the ground. Essentially, try and knock him prone.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just kind of keep him there. So. Do you want me to roll athletics for both of them, or one of them athletics and then the other one gives them advantage?
It is up to them. One can try and then the other can try, or one can help and then the other.
I think I think Ramul's gonna help her brother.
Yeah, because Vardaram is just better.
They're trying to wrestle him, so 17.
Holy shit! Okay.
Yeah, he has advantage. That's true.
Yeah, 17. So he's got to be the 17.
Oh my god, that is clutch.
He is brought to the ground by both of these servants of yours, just sheer force of will. Though they are terrified of this thing.
Yeah.
Actually, does fear grant disadvantage to ability checks?
I don't think so. I think it's just attack rolls when the thing's in sight. I'll check.
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, he can fight them on his turn to try and get up.
No,
of course.
Never mind. There it is.
God damn it! So they got an 8. God damn it! So they're fling them. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. So they get on it, and it looks like they're
really
about to bring it low. Yeah. And it just twirls itself slightly again, blood just spurting out from everywhere, and both of them just get separated from this thing.
Yeah. So which direction? Yeah, you can fling them whatever direction.
Yep.
Do they take damage?
It isn't flinging them off. No, it isn't flinging them off. It's not its turn. It doesn't get to do that. But yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
All right, and then
I think it'd be fair though, because they're trying to wrestle a giant creature that could just be like, get the fuck up. Yeah.
At this point, it's just annoyed with these fucking insects. Actually, I'm gonna make a check.
Oh fuck! We forgot to do poison at the start of my last turn.
Shh! Don't tell anyone.
We'll cut that out, guys. We'll cut that. That didn't happen.
Yeah. The discovery. No. I mean, I forgot to do it. So go figure. Go figure. There's another thing I forgot to keep in keeping with, but I'm not going to retcon it. So
okay.
It is. It's gonna deal with. It's gonna deal with someone in particular. First, it's going to bite down.
This is when he's trying to be nice, guys. He's trying to figure out who he's going to deal damage to. He's like, well, I mean, I could attack you.
Who do I want to kill today?
Yeah, biting down on Vardaram. It's biting down on Vardaram.
Okay.
That'll hit. I was going to say, when is he going to attack these people? Because they're being annoying as fuck.
I know, that's the idea. Exactly.
Holy shit, that's 36 damage.
Yeah, it bites down on him, and as it bites down, he kind of lifts him slightly.
And con save.
And
Ramel's going to try and attack him, so hold on.
Yeah.
She gets the killing blow. Okay, good.
I don't think their weapons can do damage. It's a thing. So, con save?
Yep.
Nope.
That'll fail. He's poisoned. So at the end of his round, at the end of his turns, stuff happens. Or at the start of its turns. My bad. Yeah, and then it's going to.
What is it?
Thrall, seeing that you just look like shit, it's going to bring its claw around toward you.
Okay.
Because it thinks that'll do it for you.
Okay, please. No.
Okay, that'll hit.
Pit fiends are so strong, guys.
Oh no! No, I have 16 health.
No!
You cruel son of a... Okay, I'm on 0, so I'm out again.
This is just desserts for me. You'll find out why later. But
Yeah.
You're at 0. So yeah, it strikes at you with the other claw. You don't even see it coming. You're so delirious from all this poison and this pain as you heft your great axe. It just and it flings you off, and you are just slashed. Brings the mace around. It's going to try to hit Vardaran with that.
Dear
That
God,
will not hit.
that will not hit him. 'cause
Holy shit!
Yeah, he just.
Why didn't he roll that against me? I mean, what?
Yeah, it swings its great axe against him, and the mace goes high and misses completely. Its tail is going to whip. Then at the lady behind him, try to just deal with her. It's gonna hit.
Dear God,
It's gonna hurt.
It's only 17. It's not the extra 21.
Oh, okay, dear God.
Yeah,
I didn't crit.
Yeah.
So Valderam is going to swing
Take an attack?
at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Go
going
for
to
it.
swing at him.
If you like. Okay, cool. Yeah,
20.
Yeah,
so it
that's
doesn't
fine.
do any damage, though, correct?
Yeah. It strikes at him. He tries to get close to the wounds he's already got, but it's just so hard. This thing's hide is just invulnerable.
Yeah.
But
You
that's
got a good
its
strike,
turn.
though. That's something.
Oh yeah. That's its turn, though. Marius, it's your turn. This thing is
Marius.
teetering a little bit.
Here's the thing. Marius says
Give me a
something
wisdom
in
save.
a language that you can't understand, Thrall, and you're in and out haze. He looks at his two companions, and he's going to start whipping his thing around more, and he is going to.
Wisdom save for fear.
Oh, wisdom save. That is correct.
You have to make it every turn.
Yes!
Yes!
Oh my god!
My friend,
Yes!
you
my
are
God.
immune to this fear. Now, you have pushed past it. You understand this thing is not the core of your fear. It is the core of what makes your enemy. And you need to destroy it. Attack, if you will.
Let's go, Marius.
I am the master of pain. Not you. And I'm going to whisper. I'm going to say something in a language that you can't understand because it's from the Consuming Sands, and I'm going to whip it at this thing with everything I got. Please,
22.
The second
please,
one,
God damn it!
will hit. And, Brennan, how would you like to kill it?
Oh God.
With punishment.
Oh God. I think what I want to do is just because Marius really likes the up close and personal, is it would be whipping at it, and it would kind of like miss like a bunch, right? But he'd eventually like to whip punishment around this thing's neck.
Yeah.
And I just like to lunge up with it. I'd like to kill it with. I know I can't, but I'd like to kill it with the cestus.
Oh, yes,
it's just
you
the
can.
best thing. It's just the
'Cause
best
it's
thing to
fucking
kill
cool.
people with.
Yeah. So you whip your punishment around this thing's neck.
It's just dig into its
digs
eye with
itself.
my fucking fingers. Because
No,
why not?
Yeah. But here's the thing: the whip also digs into its neck because remember, Thrall separated its head from its torso a tiny bit, so it digs in, and you can see this thing writhing as it's standing up. And it doesn't shrink in form, but it gets smaller in terms of it gets on its knees in front of you, just. And it brings its head to bear. It starts trying to wrench at this whip, but it is held fast. And you slowly bring your hand up to its face, your thumb toward its eye. You just start pressing in, and you feel only heat as resistance, but your glove provides protection. And as a result, you feel like you're grabbing onto almost a large skull. And you hold, and you feel the pain. You feel yourself, the pain you are inflicting upon this creature. And it is beautiful.
Yeah.
It is incredible. But the creature before you doesn't think the same. It begins to writhe, to spasm. You hold its head in your hand, still, as it seems to almost start to bleed out of every single hole in its body. Its very claws start bleeding.
You'll never win.
Yeah. Just make sure it's looking at me while I'm holding it, and just
It
your
is.
masters have abandoned you. You are just with me now.
And the fire in its eyes begins to die out as this devil among devils, dies in your grasp. And his body falls to this bloody floor and begins to seep into the blood itself, begins to disappear. The blood, you see, starts to become liquid again. Your footing starts to become a little more uncertain. Just out of instinct, Vardaram grabs Thrall's body.
I was gonna say, I was gonna get them to help, and let's get him the fuck out.
Yeah, they begin sprinting toward the place you came from. Just as the blood begins to get to the point where it's just like water, they just leap off of it as though it is nothing. You are able to, though you are sinking quickly, you're able to whip upward at a stalactite and hold yourself firm.
Yeah.
You bring yourself up.
Motherfucker, yeah. Like, yeah.
And you bring yourself up. And Thrall, give me one death saving throw.
Yep. 4.
All right. Now, Marius, you look at Thrall, his bloody, beaten body lying on the floor with wounds upon wounds.
It's the Anyari way, so I just, the two start going to tend to his wounds, and I stop them, and I just have them sit there, and we just watch as Thrall is either going to bring himself back or he's going to die. That's just how it works. That's how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's the Anyari way.
So should I just keep rolling?
Give me another death.
You just keep rolling, dude. I'm not gonna help. Marius is gonna do something.
No, that's me to Bishan.
Fail, success.
Yep.
All right.
Success.
Nice.
And maybe the last one. Either way, if I roll a net 1, I just die. Okay, there's a fail.
Oh my god.
2 for 2.
All right. Thrall's breathing becomes labored.
All right.
Will he live?
Yeah, I ain't got none. Fuck no.
Thrall ceases to breathe. You notice him sputter slightly. Now, Thrall, give me a D100.
Yep. 60.
Okay. Now, Marius, as Thrall dies, from what you can tell, the breathing in his lungs seem to cease. His heartbeat stills. His leg even stops glowing. Blood begins to seep up from the pool and simply coalesce underneath his body. Nothing more. Only of its own accord. Marius, Thrall appears to be dead.
10 points to lay on hands. It's real. That's what I was looking at when I was looking at my sheet. I was just like, fuck's sake.
Yeah. So I appears to be dead. Okay. So so Marius just leave us to the two.
They nod their heads. They start to walk up the stairs back the way you all came.
Yeah, and Marius, like, sort of is, he's just looking down at Thrall, and the fact that he let fear into his heart for, like, the first time in, a long time is something that he blames himself for, because that, he could have helped. So Marius is going to take out the dagger that he has, and from a line on the right side of his face that goes down his eyebrow, he's just going to start cutting away the skin at the side of his face until it's just bare raw flesh on one side of his face, and he will grab the skin and toss it into the pool of blood, and just sort of as a reminder of, because you showed fear once,
Yeah. So is this just a slice, or do you actually peel your skin off?
I'm gonna peel the side of my face off.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Give me. You can do this. Give me a Constitution save.
Yeah.
This will be done no matter what.
God damn it.
No, this will be done. It's just all throughout the process, you are simply screaming out, both in pain, in uncertainty for the future, not knowing what might come, not knowing what has just been sacrificed and what has been gained. You just start screaming out.
And how fucking Thrall is a heavy ass motherfucker.
So 215 pounds base plus 166.
Yeah, I'm not sure I can lift you by myself. I can't lift you anyway.
So you begin to lift him. You begin to lift him up. And as you do so, we're going to go somewhere else. Thrall.
Hey, dude.
You're in a realm of blood.
Mm-hmm.
If you could imagine being at the bottom of Niagara Falls, except there's no water, there's only blood. That is where you are. You stand atop a lone stone. You see something off in the distance. You realize you're probably dead. You look around you, there is only blood. And how do you feel? How does Thrall feel at this point?
I never feared death. Mm-hmm. There's a specific sort of goal was to, if I'm going to die, have it be in a
glorious,
in a way of true pursuit of my goals, which I think is pretty accurate. So I think basically, as opposed to any sort of hold on what was, he's sort of thinking he's probably looking around, trying to see any sign of what is next, what am I, what is there for me now?
Yeah.
What do I do? Where do I go? Because I know there's things beyond death. I've seen them. So
yeah. You look around you, and as you survey your surroundings, you see far beyond this infinite tower of seeping, pouring blood. Closer than that, you seem to see this red stone castle, taller and larger than any other you've ever seen. However, all around you, amongst the blood flowing past you, there are people. Their naked bodies covered in the sanguine essence of souls long past. Innumerable in number. They fall from this gaping cliff, pouring blood, endless blood. And they go somewhere, though you know not where, down this flowing, long, wide river of blood. The figure I mentioned, that was approaching you, comes into full view. You see it now, for what it is. It does not have wings. It doesn't have any human features. In fact, it's simply humanoid in nature, but only vaguely. It looks less wise. It carries a platter, seemingly of blood. Though it is not dripping from the platter as of yet, it does it intermittently, but sparsely as it comes toward you, but never into the lake of blood, never into the river, only onto the land, this barren, rocky surface. And as you can see, it has these intestines, these tendrils coming forth from it, has this face bereft of eyes, bereft of ears, and of hair. And it comes to you, with the platter upheld in its hands. Its mouth moves, but you don't hear any words. A moment later, you hear in your head, "You have returned to the blood. My master has long awaited your arrival, though you have not known it. But it looks at you. Though it has no eyes, you know it sees. My master offers a proposition. Life in exchange. You will see to it that his name is spread in the realm that is to become yours. The realm of your birth. My master welcomes you with open arms, far better than any other of his servants. You must choose Thrall Yakovich. And it simply floats. Its morbidly majestic form, creating a strange silhouette on the horizon. And you notice as you think now, the horizon is not made up of clouds or the sun, but of a red dawn. A permanent, ever-standing red upon the sky and all that it prevails. And the realm is silent for you.
You promised me my land.
You see the creature, whatever it is, begin to turn ever so slightly, cock its head off in the direction where the river flows. I offer no certainties, but know this. You have slain and brought more blood in the name of our great God, have been found worthy of a second walk in the realm of men. You have a purpose to serve. You must know this.
I understand. But no.
So be it. The being floats down to you. One arm holding the platter, it extends it off away from you. Its other arm extends to you, as if to be grasped.
Wait. I'll take this offer. But I will seize this land with my own strength. I will spread Argus's name, but I won't use his strength.
I do not see what my master knows and sees of you, but I cannot but trust him. She turns to the other side of you, floating about. Now the platter is on your side. She raises it above you, and she tells you, "Know this, Thrall. The next time you arrive here, if you have pursued our God's ends, you shall be rewarded, unlike any mortal can possibly imagine. But if you do not seek to serve him in life, I will personally see to it that you have no hope of life or death, bringing you any ounce of joy in any eternity to come. Slowly brings the platter above your head. You should be happy, Thrall. You will live again.
Happiness is not an emotion allowed for men like me.
Starts tipping the platter. Emotion is the lifeblood of mortality. You would do well to remember that. And the blood drips all over you, and it doesn't seem like the platter has an end to the blood. It engulfs you completely, soaks you, gets in your face. You're forced to close your eyes to it. And Marius, you are taking him from the room?
Yeah. At this point, I'd probably have the guards or whatever carrying him.
Yeah. Have all the men holding him up high above them.
Yeah.
As would befit someone of his stature. And rather strangely, you hear some commotion as you lead this procession of sorts. Seemingly the men are talking. One of them shouts. You hear some stumbling. And if you look behind, you see that, for all intents and purposes, they seem to have dropped him. And one of them is saying, Mein Führer, he lives. He breathes. He's just pointing down at his chest, and you notice Thrall's chest is heaving in and out.
Yeah, I saw, because I saw them, put him down, and I was going to go over there, and, I looked like I was going to kill all of them. And then, he's moving, so I'll stop holding my weapon or whatever.
Yeah, and Thrall, you slowly but surely start to lose perception of this realm that you have been transported to, and regain the sense of air, which in that moment you didn't even notice was gone. But the sun upon you, and blood coursing through your body, seemingly every single inch of space filled with it. And it just comes out all in one great gush from your throat, out of your mouth. And as promised, you find yourself amongst the living.
Okay. Yeah.
Marius, you see this.
I think when I first shot up, I grabbed the nearest guy.
Yeah.
And pulled him close. And then I sort of just fell back and went limp, and I'm just sort of staring upwards at the blue sky instead of it being red.
Yeah.
Well, the grey sky, it's Anya, but
of course. Yeah. And yeah, you are done, but not dead. Marius?
Yeah, I just sort of approach him and just, I hush away some of the guards.
Yep.
Just... Is it actually you? Or is Argus using you for as a reason?
It's me. But now I am no better than that thing that we just beat. You just beat.
Not alone. And are you still slightly down, or are you up now?
I'm sort of I'm got at half elbow, propping my back up, but I'm just slightly tilted up, and then I grasp at my stomach and just intense pain.
Yeah, you feel like a newborn, Thrall. Everything is odd movement, your nerves, everything feels unnatural.
Yeah, I'll just Like a smile gets pursed on Marius's utterly bloody and deformed face, and I will reach a hand down to him to help him up.
Mm-hmm.
Come now.
Yeah.
We still have to get you the throne.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at the sight of the two of you clasping arms.
Mm-hmm. And I put 5 points of my Lay on Hands into him and 5 points into me.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it glows a little bit.
6 hit points, guys.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think we'll end it. Ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
Jesus Christ. Holy moly. I was lied to! Tarippa, you told me it would end at 10.
I did.
No, it's
I
okay.
apologize
It's okay.
profusely. I have this problem. Cancer. I am the ocean man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so
but
sorry.
you
I
didn't
kept
you
you
didn't
up.
lead me to the land, you led me astray.
I led you astray.
You led
I
me to
know.
the ocean of blood.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, guys, I think we will probably stay alive maybe just for a couple more minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say. it's
Warkaiser,
late.
we will not
Warkaiser,
read. We will
sorry, my
not
guy.
read.